Hey, Alistair, it's another minisode.
Is it?
Yeah, I think I'm settling on calling them minisodes.
Minisode? Well, yeah, that's what they're called.
But I'm warming to this portmanteau.
You're committing to minisode. Is there a lot of controversy around whether they should be called mini episodes or petite-episodes?
Episodelets.
Nice.
It's not up the level of biopic.
How do you pronounce it?
I always said biopic. But now
one?
I say biopic. No.
Biopic.
No, I always said biopic.
I say biopic.
Like it's an eye complaint.
It sounds medical, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, she had to go in for the biopic.
Oh, he's got biopica. But I appreciate that biopic is right if you base it off the words that it's a shortening of.
Well, I don't think so, because you don't say biography, do you?
No, you
say biography. Just like biopic.
Biopic. Yeah.
Don't, James, don't let the mainstream media tell you what to think, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Why? But then who do I let tell me what to think?
Me. Podcasters.
Podcasters and people off Twitter.
What terrible. That's the worst advice. Don't listen to the news. Just listen to what podcasters think.
Wait a minute. Biopic. What's it meant to be?
You were telling me biopic.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Biopic. Oh, God, my mind's gone.
So welcome to this minisode.
Yeah, this needs to get minier.
For listeners, we've been recording for 3 hours at this point.
Yeah.
We haven't begun the minisode. It's just been us saying biopic.
Yeah. Biopic.
So far. Biopic.
That's available as a Patreon extra. No. God, no. I've just got a tiny little shiver of spookiness for you. It's like a non-sexual ice cube down the spine.
Thank you for acknowledging that ice cubes down the spine are quite sexy.
No, I know my audience. What this is when we do a live stream, which we're doing tonight, Thursday the 28th of October, 8 p.m. BST on the places.
It's nearly Halloween. But not actually on Halloween.
Yes, it's going to be a Hallowstream.
Very good. Very good.
This is just like a little bonus episode just to sort of tide you over until later. But this is one of the scariest stories I'll have said on the podcast. It's one of them ones that I think it's going to be difficult for me to describe because it's going to, for want of a better word, S me up.
Oh, so you're going to be too scared to say it?
Yes.
Wow, like so we're going into proper indescribable horror territory.
Oh, technically, if I am literally too scared to say it, it will be indescribable. Yeah. But that doesn't make good podcasting. So I'm going to try my best.
Right. Oh, good.
I've gone back to Ghosts Over Britain.
Of course, Ghosts Over Britain.
This will probably be our final visit to Ghosts Over Britain for some time.
Frankly, we're taking the mickey at this point.
Yes, and the ghost of Peter Moss may come for us, or his publishers.
Probably leaving us angry notes. It's the kind of thing Moss's ghosts do.
Oh, yeah, and pools of water.
Yeah.
Or do what happens in this, which would that genuinely terrify me. Okay.
Oh, I'm excited now.
So this takes place in a town called Pattingham. No, me neither.
Well, it's my hobby, Pattingham. It's near Rubbingammon, isn't it?
Yeah. It's down the road from Huggerhock.
That's the one, yes, and upstream from Kicking Beef.
So this happened to a...
Wait, which I've forgotten what it's called.
Pattingham.
I was thinking it was Huggingham. I couldn't remember which was our joke and which was real.
I think there is probably a Huggingham. And there's a Nottingham, which is more of an admonishment for someone who's maybe got a little too familiar.
No, Nottingham. For goodness sake, Jonathan. Nottingham.
So this happened to a woman called Mrs. Violet Nichols, who lived on Hall End Lane in Pattingham. And this was, a classic 1930 semi-detached house. Nothing too spectacular. We're not talking a stately home.
No.
One of the ones where these modern poltergeist type stories happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in 1952, Mrs. Nichols reports that she woke up and saw standing in her bedroom a young woman in her mid-20s who was blonde with a yellow dress on. Mrs. Nichols was terrified. She woke her husband, searched the house, couldn't find her. I'm guessing she vanished. It's not mentioned here, but I'm guessing this apparition vanished. And they looked all over the house, couldn't find anything. Husband went back to sleep, probably a bit annoyed.
I'm sympathising with him a little bit, yeah.
Having to search the house for what was a dream.
At this point, I think maybe the book should be called Dreams Over Britain, because a lot of them are dreams.
But Violet, who was quite shaken up by this whole thing, stayed awake. And then her bedroom door opened.
Ooh.
And the blonde-haired woman poked her head in, had a little look at her, and then vanished again.
Oh, that's good.
And then a week later, Violet was alone in the house again, and she was just looking out the kitchen window when the same young lady was walking up the garden path, passed through the kitchen door and vanished completely, never to be seen again.
Wow.
And 6 years later, in 1958, Violet was now living on her own with her 5-year-old son, Christopher John.
One kid, 2 names.
It seems that the husband's gone.
Okay. That's okay. We support single parent hauntings.
Yeah. Interestingly, this kid's 5 years old, and this is 6 years after those previously mentioned events happened. So it's highly likely she would have been pregnant at that time just because of maths.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's got anything to bear on the story, but I just noticed that. She sent her 5-year-old up to go and get ready for bed up in his room. And then she went up, followed him up the stairs a few minutes later, and he was just sat on his rug staring at the wooden floor by the fireplace in his room. And she said, what are you doing? What's the matter? And he whispered, "Look, Mum." And he pointed to a large knot in the wood on one of the floorboards. And she looked and thought it'd just be like a toy or something. But in the centre of that knot, there was a pale blue human eye staring up at her.
What? In the knot of the wood, there was an eye?
In the knot of the wood.
An eyeball?
Yeah. They stared at it in fear and amazement. And their eyes seemed to be frightened, then cautiously watchful, glaring unblinkingly upwards. And then it seemed to move up and down as though it was trying to escape. And then it sort of drift off to one side.
Still within the wood of the...
Yeah, within the knot.
Like bouncing around like the ball in Pong.
I don't know if it was as silly as that.
Like the windows in the old Windows screensaver.
Yes.
Never quite touching the corner.
Yeah.
And they were like going, "Don't touch the corner. Just do it once."
Just get right in the corner. I'm going to keep watching it until it gets right in the corner. And then it didn't vanish for another 5 or 10 minutes, and then it just faded away. And Christopher, the son, was also interviewed by Peter Moss, and he swears that it happened. And they both saw it.
Wow.
And it's never been explained or repeated.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
That really spooks me. Just look out for your knots.
I might come to the Lawmen Hallowstream as just a single blue eye, a single human eye.
Oh, yeah.
To freak you out. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Just glue like the plank on front of your head.
That'll be my costume, yeah.
And peek out. Yeah, just a little thing peeking. Oh, yeah, because it's a costumed event, the Hallowstream.
That's Halloween.
Yeah.
Hallowstream.
And we encourage you guys to dress up and send in pictures, probably via Twitter, I'm guessing, right?
Tweet your pictures of your Halloween costumes to us, and we'll include them in the stream.
Yeah.
If you do it.
Yeah.
And we can be bothered.
We're going to work out how to do that.
Yeah, we can do it. We can show Twitter on the stream.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that's a pretty spooky little tale for you. That should
very, very spooky.
Keep you.
Have you got another spooky little tale for me for tonight?
Yes, this one's ripped from my actual past.
Oh, what?
Yes.
A true life horror tale.
A true life tale.
From the mouth of I was going to say babes. From the mouth of you.
Don't call me babes. As Pamela Anderson once wrote.
Yeah, that's the catchphrase for Barbed Wire.
Yeah.
She's a sci-fi remake of Casablanca.
Is it?
Yes. It's the plot of... I haven't seen it, but it's the plot of Casablanca, but with Pamela Anderson.
Oh, is that why? Oh, no, it's Kid, isn't it? I thought it was, "Here's looking at you, babes." And that was why she said, "Don't call me babe." It'd be better if she said, "Don't call me kid."
It would be.
Yeah. There's two famous American phrases that I've never understood. One, "How'd you like them apples?"
How'd you like them apples?
How'd you like them apples? I don't understand it, no matter how I say it.
I mean, like if you've just eaten some apples, how did you like them apples?
Yeah. How many apples are you having at once? Normally, it's a singular apple.
I rarely have more than one apple.
Yeah, to keep the doctors at bay. Keep those evil, evil doctors. Did I say at bay? It's away, isn't it? It's not at bay. An apple a day keeps the doctors at bay.
From the compound.
Yeah, keeps the terrors at bay.
Armed guards pelting them with apples. Is the other one Here's Looking at You, Kid?
Yeah, here's looking at you, kid. I was always like, but I don't understand the grammar of it. Like, what? Here's looking at you, kid. What does it mean? Is it?
I just realised that we've missed our opportunity to do a documentary called Here's Looking at UKIP. Bit out of date now. Now they've left the EU. Seems irrelevant.
You'd hope.
You know how to dog whistle, don't you, kid? That's very good. That's
actually very good.
I accept your applause, listener. That is actually quite a witty joke.
Yeah. That's very, very good.
I'm prepared to explain it if anyone didn't get it, but it was very good.
Oh, that is, yeah, that. I think we need to end all podcasts there now.
I don't think anything that witty and simultaneously unfunny has ever been said before. The never such a large gap between wittiness and funniness has been achieved.
Unfortunately, that's the best joke that we are going to tell today.
Yep.
We've peaked, but join us for the live scream.
Join us anyway for the live scream. They're always bang on time and really professionally run. Yes. And that's what everyone's saying.
Yeah, it's 8 p.m. bust.
British summertime.
On twitch.tv/lawmenpod. Or youtube.com/lawmenpodcast.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy, slightly different.
Yeah.
We didn't plan ahead.
No, not at all.
We're winging it. We're winging it the whole time.
Oh, there's some merch.
Oh, yeah?
We're on T Public now, and I think there's a sale on at the moment. There seems to always be a sale on. It's like Sport and Ski in the Westgate Centre in Oxford.
That might be a little specific a reference.
Very niche. It's a very, very niche reference.
Maybe DFS would at least cover most of Britain.
Okay.
Or is it SCS? I can never tell them apart. The CCP? I don't know.
SMS?
CCCP?
The MSM? Microsoft Messenger? Do you get all your news from Microsoft Messenger?
Probably the end of the mini-sode there.
Good night. Good morning. See you later.
Good morning until this evening. Good night.
I said good day.
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
I said good day.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us.